Hello guys, today I'm coming with the new channel telemetry receiver. This is the AR8020T8 channel receiver. It is DSM-X and also DSM-2 compatible. I'm trying to show you here making the connection for reading the volts of the battery pack of your LiPo. So I'm here starting by opening the package of the receiver. Actually, when I mentioned the new receiver, I meant new for me because I just got it. But of course, this has been in the market for a few years, maybe. Okay, so it comes with this manual, and also you can download the manual on your mobile or on your computer using the QR code. The good thing about these receivers that they accept a range of volts starting from maybe 3.5 up till 9 volts, so you can use different battery packs with it to power the receivers. Previously it was only around 6 volts only was acceptable, otherwise the receiver will be burnt. So I'm here unpacking the receiver, and there is some tapes need to be removed. You will need for this application, of course, the receiver itself, the wiring which comes with the receiver, and you will need also a connection between the battery and ESC, because this will be used to make the connection for reading the battery voltage. Here I'm showing the connection which comes with the receiver. It's just a basic 2 wires, the positive and negative. Positive is red and the negative is the dark one, or the black wire. Also, you will need a tool to make a small hole in the connection, as you will see now. It is already, here's the wires are already uncovered for direct application. This receiver also can be bound using a button here to bind it, to activate the binding status. I'm showing here the ports of all the ports, or the outlet, the sockets of the receivers, and it have one socket for the volts, and of course here a channel. Yes, and the first one is for the data and binding, in case you're going to use a bind plug, but I will be using the button. I'm here inserting the wires for reading the voltage in the right slot, which is the first one on the right. And you need to be soft with this kind of wires, because also they are delicate. Generally, I believe that this model of receivers, the 8-channel receiver with telemetry, the AR8020T are one of the best. I mean, also the 8 channels and the telemetry are really something important if you are flying an expensive aircraft. At least it will save you losing the battery or not able to know the information about the battery pack. And here I'm showing the connection. This I'm using XT90 connection. This is because this is the one which I use for my aircraft, and this is like male and female. And I'm coming next with the female plug, and I'm making some marks. This will be going to the ESC later, this connection. So I'm here showing my small or mini drill. I'm starting by using a really thin, like a pin, just to start the first hole, and then I will expand the hole a little bit by using more thicker pin. So I'm going here to the place which to my mark, and I will start making gently a small hole. The good thing that once you reach the level below the wire, you will feel it is different. This will be the copper or the metal part of the connection. So you need to stop at the surface. Now also doing the same thing on the other side. Need only to make very light kind of drilling, only to remove the surface of the wires. Then here I replaced the drill by a little bit thicker one for ease of access. I can see the plastic cover going out using this kind of drill. Of course, you can use any other sharp tool, but you need to make it very light at the surface of the wires. And here I'm feeling, once I touch the wires, I can feel it. So I stop drilling. Then I just put the uncovered part of the pin coming from the receiver wires into red and black into black. Then I'm using this fiberglass, or I can say this carbon fiber tape, which is really amazing, very strong, and it's very tight and it bonds very well with all the applications, actually, even with foam. If you would like to know from where I got it, I can put a link in case. Please leave me a message or a comment on the video, and I will put a link for it. Always try to use scissors to keep it a little bit neat. I just here got a very small piece to hook it at the starting point. Then later on I will cover most of the wire to make it strong and to avoid being unplugged by any kind of use. Now I'm doing the same thing on the other side, the negative black wires. Okay, doing the same also with the other wire. I am using the carbon fiber tape. I'm trying to find a battery pack to test the connection, and based on that I will resume fixing the connection. So I will need here you will need a battery pack, and you will need also this will be the live one, and this will put for the connection, and also you will need another battery to power the receiver. This battery should be from 3.6 I think till maximum of 9 volts to power the receiver. And of course you will need your transmitter, so you can check the reading of the battery pack. Okay, as you can see, I got the LiPo battery pack to power the connection, plus also the receiver battery pack. This is 7.4 volts. Well, I'm here. I got my transmitter and I'm trying to bind it with the receiver. Okay, so under the main menu, this is for the NX transmitter. Under the main menu, you want to go to the band, of course, Spektrum. because the whole set is Spektrum. Now I'm powering the receiver and also the cord or the wires to measure the volts of this battery. Okay, so now the battery is plugged into the connection, which measure the volts. Now I'm going to bind the receiver. So I'm putting the battery pack inside the second slot, which is for the throttle. This is just for powering the receiver. Of course, make sure that the positive is going to the positive and negative to the negative. So in this case, the black wire is toward down. And I'm here rechecking the voltage, and I'm also marking it. So it is coming from 3 up to 9 volts. This receiver can accept. I will try to zoom a bit on the receiver, but now we are just doing the binding. So as you have seen, I have pressed the button on the receiver for easy binding, and then it binded just in a few seconds. Easy job. Okay, here is a closer look. So you would see all the telemetry information. I'm using here the NX Spektrum. So once I use the roll, it will show all the information. This information, what was in the first page, was about the receiver pack, not the depot pack. So now this is showing the voltage information, which is really critical in case you are flying a jet or, as I mentioned before, an expensive model. Or maybe, I'm sure that most of the models are expensive, but we can say a model which are not forgiving. They cannot, once you lose the power, they stall. So this is usually in warbirds and in the jets. But in case you're flying like a glider or a high wing, in this case you'll be able to land the airplane even if the battery is finished. But of course the best way is to use the timer based on your experience and adjust it from time to time. So now I will continue wrapping this connection to make it a little bit sturdy and more strong. Using the same tape, carbon fiber tape. So maybe some people will ask why I'm you doing this connection on the in a connection, not on the battery itself, because I would like to use this connection in any airplane I'll be using the same kind of transmitter. I mean the same type of receiver, because otherwise if you just make the connection connected to a battery, it will be only reading this battery only. So the best way to do it is to put it in a male-female connection, which you can move from one aircraft to another aircraft easily. But of course, you will need to have your receiver, like a different receiver in each plane, and it should be having telemetry and a socket for reading. So this connection will be a tool, or you can say a movable part within my aircrafts. I will move it from one aircraft to another. For of course, I have another one, another aircraft, and which also I will be using a telemetry receiver, same 8-channel. So I will just in this case use the same connection in both airplanes. And now you can see the end result of this connection. Strong and also safe. Of course, you don't have to do the whole thing, but I'm doing it because I would like to also to keep the wires from being stretched or moved out of the hole, which I did at the beginning of the video, to read the voltage. So I'm just securing it pretty well. Yes, so this is the whole thing coming together, and now I have removed the connection from, I mean the power source of the receiver, and also removing the plug, the voltage reading plug from the receiver. And here you can see the plug, how it is. And this is the final look of it. Hope that you find it useful and easy to do. I wish you good luck in your project. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.